What's going on, everybody? Brett here, back with my YouTube channel Good Talk Gaming, playing some more Battle Brothers on the Beast and Exploration DLC. Picking up where we left off last time, a little bit further along. So if you watched the last episode, I was about to kill a plethora of the Noxurhers, and yeah, I went ahead and did that. Also did a few other little minor contracts, and killed some zombies, made some gold, no big deal. But I thought I'd bring you guys in for this event, which I don't think we've seen yet in this playthrough, and it says, along the way, Sir Verandox the Different comes to you with a paper in hand. He slams it on your table and says he wishes to enter. You pick up the scroll, unfurling it to show that a local town is hosting a jousting tournament. The man crosses his arms, awaiting your response. So let's tell him he can do it. Yeah, and this is a big gamble thing. So you agree to let Sir Verandox the Different go to the tournament, and wanting to see it for yourself, you go along too. The jousting tourney crackles with energy as you near it. Squires hurry to and fro, carrying great armfuls of armor and weapons, and some step slowly about with enormous lances hefted over their shoulders. Other men brush very regal-looking horses, many of which wear breastplates decorated with sigils. In the distance you listen to brief gallops, heavy hooves stamping roughshod and lumbering, and then there's a snapping twang of wood on metal, and cheers erupt. As you look about the festivities, a nobleman walks up and stops you, weighing a purse in one hand and twisting a piece of broom straw about the corner of his mouth with the other. He asks if you'd like to make a wager. You ask what for. He nods, pointing towards Sir Verandox the Different, who is across the mustering point, signing himself into the tourney. Apparently, he is to face this nobleman's own rider, a man by the name of Sir Sigismund. Yeah, we can bet. Even if we lose, I don't really care. It's only 500 crowns. We've got that sitting in junk in our inventory right now. You take a seat amongst the commoners and noblemen alike. Only the local lord has any separation from the riffraff, sitting on a heightened row with the likes of his sons, daughters, and various royalty from around the land. Sir Verandox the Different is up next, a squire helping lead his horse to one of the jousting lanes. Down the battle line, Sir Sigismund rides onto the field, his horse black, his armor a vibrant purple, with gold trimmings and tassels here and there. Both he and Sir Verandox the Different take up their lances and slam down the faceplates of their helmets. A barker shouts their names from the royal box, and then a clergyman says a few words about how this was ordained by the gods, and were anybody here to die today, they'd sit amongst the greatest of men in the next realm, and be remembered with them in this one. All that said, the two jousters lower their lances and charge before either the barker or priest can even take a seat. Exciting. Having never been to such an event, you can't help but hold your breath as the two riders barrel down the lanes towards each other. The horses are majestic, their legs in rhythm, their hooves tearing up great clods of earth, their armors glinting sun dots across the crowds as they run, all together leaving in their wake streams of giddy observers, and shouting kids, and drunks spilling their raised mugs, and young princesses gripping their dresses, and wantonly brave princes clapping their hands, and not knowing how it even came to be, you yourself are standing and shouting. Sir Sigismund struggles to keep his aim steady, his lance bobbing up and down, the point of it wobbling in search of a true target. He doesn't find it. Oh, all right. Sir Verandox the Different's lance shatters on his opponent's chest, a proverbial explosion of sawdust and splinters through which rides a horse with no rider, the jouster having been driven back over his cantle and clear of his saddle altogether, coming face down on the battleground with nary a move or breath. A roar bursts from the crowd, an uncorked tempest, which you are quick to join, drowning your ears in a blistering cacophony, swept up in a time and place you will never forget. While still celebrating, the nobleman you made wager with comes over and places a purse into your hand. You wish to say a few words, but before you can, he angrily turns and walks off. Alright, so our buddy gets euphoric. Good job, Sir Verandox, and he wins us 500 crowns. Awesome. Glad we went ahead and made that bet. So let's look at Sir Verandox. His background is as a hedge knight, and I'm pretty sure that's why that event occurred. So, if you have a hedge knight, there's a chance you could end up having him in a jousting event. So, another thing we left off last time thinking about was how to build Sir Chris. And I got just a little bit of feedback. Not too many people commented, but the feedback I did get was pretty much along the lines of having a secondary taunt character, which I like a lot. And we already have one here with Steezy, but I think just going ahead and making him another taunt brother with his great defensive stats is a good idea, as well as possibly giving him Indomitable. So in the times when he's taunting monsters or enemies that are extremely powerful, Scrat, Lindworms, things like that, for instance, he will have the fortitude he needs to stand and fight. So that's what we're going to go with. I think those are good choices. They're very defensive, and they add a lot of utility to our brothers. So good choices there. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. And I wanted to say also, in the battles that I took with off camera with Sir Steinhardt, using him as intended as a lone wolf, I mean, against the ghouls, the Nexurhers, and against the armored zombies that I fought, absolutely tore them up. I mean, he was completely surrounded by zombies. He had a little bit of a high ground advantage, and he just tore through them, kill after kill. Berserk really showing its value. Didn't even get to the point where I needed to use Recover. This will be very valuable in extremely long, grindy battles, but in the shorter ones, yeah, his abilities are just brutal. So we had just taken this. I was going to do a little bit of this off camera as well, because it's a bit of a nothing mission. But man, brigands just always showing themselves. So we're trying to do other things. And they're going to try and run, but they're 13 heads. We're not going to pass that up. It's just too easy of a mark for us. And we'll mow them down quickly. Hopefully. Yesterday's episode was just a bit of a... Ooh, how far do we want to move? Let's move here. That's not quite Lone Wolf, so we're going to move right there. Yesterday's episode was really just, battle testing Sir Steinhardt and trying to, get some experience and earn some crowns along the way. And today I was going to look to explore. Man, they're shooting the heck out of Hondo. Battle Forged really keeping him up. We don't ever want to move, I don't think, too far away with Sir Steinhardt unless we're really trying to assassinate someone in the back lines. Keeping him within our archer's reach is going to be pretty good for keeping him alive. Wow. Hit that guy. Okay. That was a happy miss. Would love to get this dude's long axe to add it to our collection. And I would love to hit him. This weapon is such a brutal one. Oh my god, a one-shot. And that guy's down. And with him dead, we can reach out and touch this archer. We get him. Alright. And I was counting on having this big boy crossbow able to shoot. 45% is not great. And we are going to miss, unfortunately. We could put some shots on this raider to try and help out Steinhardt, but I don't think he needs it. And I'd rather not even let that guy, get the chance to even think about hitting us. And this is a 91, so we'll just take that. If we step up here, do we have Lone Wolf? We don't, but we'll probably one-shot that guy. And that's Indomitable to make sure these little short swords don't hurt us. No good targets for our javelins, unfortunately. Come on, get him. Yes! Sir Barondoc's coming through with a cool kill. And I wouldn't be surprised if soon these archers and crossbowmen want to run away. Good strategy from the AI here. He's taking the high ground with the polearm. Polearms are definitely something we have to be careful of. If we can get right next to them, they'll have very little chance of hitting someone like Steinhardt. He's right outside of our zone of control. But our chances to hit are so high. That's 2 injuries there. And two sets of overwhelm as well. Wow, he took our entire armor out in one hit. That's pretty brutal. Nice. Still wanted to try and hit him. It's pretty dangerous, losing all of his armor like that. Nice. No one to shoot, unfortunately. See if they give us a target. We're just going to wait and wait. And we'll take an aim shot on this marksman here. And we'll take another. Nice. So no more archers from them. And we can take a double swing here. We don't get a kill, but we do smash their armor. Do we even want to jump up? Let's see what Sir Veridox can do with his throws. Brutal. Gotta love it. Give him his hammer before we move him, and then we can bring him in. Yeah, and that guy wants to run. I don't blame him. And we can't move at all down there. Alright. Easy fight. And, you know, since he lost his armor, he's actually not as vulnerable as he looks because most of his defensive buffs go towards his HP pool with Nimble. And with so much dodge, he's really not that at risk of even being hit. But no reason to risk it at all. We don't want to let anyone go because we're getting heads for this. But we also don't want to risk losing a brother. That is for sure. So if we can get this guy, that should just be fine. Yeah, I just don't think there's any way we can catch him. Taunt has a pretty good range on it. If we could have got close enough to him, I wonder if that would have overrode his fleeing. I doubt it, but we can use a dog to catch him, and that'll tie him down. And this guy's as good as dead. We just it's just gonna take an extra second. Run him down. This is for crowns. Yeah, he's almost dead already. Pass, pass, pass. Alright, Aircell, finish him off, and there we go. Any levels? Yeah, we got a level on Wolfgang, that's pretty cool. And we did get the extra long axe, that's great. Should have been watching to make sure, but that's pretty good. Alright, let's head to Senftenberg. We only need 8 more heads to finish this. I was going to take this quest and kind of head into another area to explore a bit, but it ended up not being the way things worked out. We can see what the prices here are to sell. We have quite a lot to sell, and the prices are okay. We're going to hold that long axe, but we're closing in on big 30,000 crowns. That's huge. And do we need anything else? We should buy some tools while we're here. And we could probably also afford to get some extra food. Did that do anything? That did something. Okay. And ammunition is super cheap here, so we'll buy that. Alright. Any legendary bows? No. Okay. Now let's head down to Saxdorf. No reason to draw this out. And it'll lead us back to Dunkelwald. Relationships at Senftenberg are friendly. That's good to know. Neutral, neutral, open, neutral. I was kind of hoping to find a place to hit here. Even if it was, you know, a weak fight. Yeah, I was trying to spare you guys a lot of these little, like, rinky-dink fights, and I was trying to get out into the great wilderness beyond to explore and take on more difficult fights. But sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Anything good here at all? That's a big no. You can drink though. Wait, let me read this before. Nope. Nothing amazing. And no super guys back there. So we'll head over to Dunkelwald. Even if we have to turn this in minus a few heads, I don't really care. It's better to just quickly go get what we can get and then move on and do something bigger and better than it will be to, like, you know, mess around trying to get an extra, you know, 800 crowns. So It's not bad. And we have a lot of supplies. So let's go ahead and head out. Maybe we can just come straight to this area here. Orc Marauders. Can we pass up just 8 Orc Young? I don't think we can. That's too easy. And like I said, I needed 8 heads, and there they are. They just come walking out of the wilderness. Easy as can be. I do love killing orcs. They are my favorite enemies to fight. And I think Sir Steinhardt will absolutely melt Orc Young if he just doesn't get stunned. That's what I was going to follow that up with. Brutal. That bow is just unbelievable. Probably also did like the lower end of the rolls that it could do as far as like pure damage goes. We'll shoot the one with the heavier armor. We can get a kill here. Get a good reset. Nice hits. Let's get Steinhardt out in front. We could also get... the only reason I don't like sending Hondo out is just because he's going to block our line of sight for our archers. So I just prefer to keep him back. Yeah, we demolish orcs. And we can lock them down, but there's really no reason to. I think they'll spend one more turn trying to be aggressive, and if we kill any more of them, they'll run. Ow, that hurt. He stunned us again, too. Yeah, stunning is definitely something we need to be worried about. One shot. But now we're going to move forward, and we're just going to start cleaning them up. Let's go down here and support. Can we make it all the way there? We can make it here. Seems good. And we can throw our javelins from behind him. That'll work. Just kind of sucks that Sir Steinhardt didn't even get to get an attack off. Just kind of shows you, just don't be complacent. Just because your brother is super strong, he's still not invulnerable to different types of effects. Hondo should be able to just clean this up, and he does. Oh yeah, Wolfgang had a level. Need to be pretty cognizant of that in the future. Let's head down to Sudfest, sell our junk after we level Wolfgang. Oh, and that's his 11th level as well. Awesome. So, man, if he just didn't have this paranoid trait, he would be such an amazing archer, bro. Let's see what his rolls are. So we got him over 100 range skill. That's pretty nice. For fatigue, not 100% necessary. Can take a 3 in HP. I'm worried because his survivability is very low. He has 9 lives to kind of make up for that fact, but it's really not enough. It's very tempting to get him something like Colossus just to give him a bigger HP pool, but I don't know if that's quite the answer. I kind of want to give him something else. Something like rotation could help keep him alive. Let's take that. And I'm looking at potentially getting like Killing Frenzy or Headhunter. And I think I'm going to get Killing Frenzy on him. So a bit of offense, bit of defense. This is mostly utility, but if he ever finds himself in a dangerous situation, he'll be able to swap out. And that's about what we can expect from him. Would have been nice to get quick hands on him. Probably would have taken quick hands over Killing Frenzy had I thought about it. Or maybe over rotation. But that's okay. We just need to remember that he doesn't have that when the time comes. And quick hands is useful, but with a bit of planning, you can really avoid having to even need that at all. Check out these guys. Anyone cool in here? A servant. I don't see too many servants. There's also a cell sword. Multiple cell swords. Huh. A lot of interesting backgrounds here. And let's come in here and sell. So buy some tools. Ooh, masterfully cured rations. That'll let us adventure pretty far, so we'll buy those. It'll keep us from starving. As we sell off this junk. Anything else? Nope, we'll call that good. And let's check the shops before we do anything. That's all good. We of course don't need that. Anything in the armory. Coat of Scales, once again, that's a nice set of armor, but we're not going to buy that. Yeah, I think we're just good to go and explore. Alright, so there's a stirring crypt here. Wait, was there a quest here? There was not. So let's just head out and do our own thing. I think we should go this way. I'm kind of curious what's on this spot here. There's probably something to do. I mean, between the stone pillars, this orc encampment here, the black monolith, and the ancient statue, there's so many unique things in this one area. And if we want, we can take some of these other fights on the way. See what we get. We still need 3 more Unhold Hides, many Honor Guards, and a Necrosavant. The Necrosavant, honestly, is the least scary of all of those. I think we're going to take this fight because it's an interesting one, but it's not a great one for us. Hold on, let's get close before nighttime hits. And I think it's another one of those fights where we may want to switch out our archers for more heavy hitters. You can take Edgel out, for instance, and put in Ivar. I think that's a solid change. And then we could probably also take out Wolfgang and put in Bernfried. Something like this. But Bernfried, of course, needs better armor. So let's look at who's got armor that they don't particularly need at this moment. That'll work. Are you good, Bernfried? Are you good to go against these types of enemies? I think so. Good helmets, good armor on everyone. We're just taking out some of the risk. I don't know how many Honor Guard this is, but Honor Guard are pretty dang scary. We're basically fighting like a large group of fallen heroes with a teleporting headhunter. You know, it's not going to be an easy fight. They all have, wow, there's only one with a shield. The rest have these brutal great weapons. Oh my god. We're going to move out with Sir Steinhardt, if only to distract them. We may not even let them catch us. One moment, guys. I really have to take this phone call. It might be something for my children. Nope, not important at all. People trying to sell me air-conditioned stuff. So, sorry about that, guys. I fully intended to keep playing. It was just going to be in silent mode. Okay. Let's make our front line as wide as possible. That ruin his lone wolf? Probably. These weapons are all pretty scary. I don't remember which ones are stronger. I think this is the strongest one they have. And this is like a lower tier version of that. This is more like a great sword, and this is more like a war brand, if I remember correctly. And then of course they have their pole arms, and we need to remember that a Necro Savant is going to come into the picture at some point. Okay. I do like keeping the crossbows because we're going to be able to do a lot of damage to their armor. And we have to remember also that Necro Savants hate dogs. So if we drop our dogs, we should be able to distract them. Alright, we've got a little bit of damage there. Do we wait? This is an interesting one. I can hear the Necro Savant. Let's go in here and lunge. There we go. God, I wish we could hit him. Let's keep wearing down armor. If we step in here, we don't have an attack. So let's count on them coming to attack us and use Indomitable, and we'll just stay where we are. This is a pretty scary fight, guys. This is a focus mode right now. Ooh, that's pretty deadly. But once we're able to put dents in their armor, they're a lot less scary when they can just die in like one hit. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to switch from our javelins. Whoa, that can hit 3 like that? Whoa, 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 whoa. I was not aware that that weapon could do that. And we miss horribly. That weapon hit all 3 of these guys. I'm not just like seeing that. That makes this pretty dang scary. I don't know what this weapon is called, but I don't remember seeing it before. Let's see where the Necro Savant goes. Ooh, on the high ground against her Steinhardt. Okay, we're going to lock down the big guy. Let's get in here and drop dogs. Give them extra targets. Pretty much nothing is worth losing Sir Steinhardt. Yeah, I knew if we landed that hit we would get the kill because we worked so well on getting that guy's armor down. So let's move in. This one also has almost no armor. The guy with this tower shield was able to get in on us, unfortunately. We could zip to this guy, but that would probably just put us here in like a triple surround, which we don't want. But we were able to do a ton of damage to this guy. Put some overwhelm on him, and he's not going to be able to hit us, which is nice. And of course we hit, god dang it, we hit our own guy there. But the idea was to weaken his armor and put overwhelm on him. Ow. Our poor dogs. Okay, big hits. Nice. And we expose the crunchy skeleton underneath. Do we have any? Yes. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. Big hit there from Ivar. And we'll drop another dog. Wow, we didn't even land the push. Tried to push him out of the way to knock off his shield wall. Yeah, and our dog goes down. But better the dog, an unarmored war dog, go down a couple hundred gold than Sir Steinhardt. We could probably break this dude's shield. Tower shields have super low durability, man. And we indomitable just in case with Lance because we knew this guy would be taking that shot. And that's indomitable there. All of these weapons are pretty scary armor-piercing weapons. He recovered some of his health off of us. Let's get some overwhelm on him. I'm honestly a little bit worried. Man, this weapon, I need to know what that is and how it works. Hopefully we get some we can look at after the battle, because I don't remember. That's kind of some really weird, you know, reach that it has. Very strong. And Burnfried is kind of getting wrecked by this one dude. Can we get that kill? Can we get this kill? Absolutely. Yeah. Wow. He hit like both. What a weird spread. That's absolutely nuts. Yep. Figured that was coming. Okay. We miss. Go for the easy shots. This dude with a tower shield is going to be brutal to take down. We could try and destroy his armor. And we didn't get it. Let's just move up. Yeah, the only one I'm worried about right now really is Burnfried and Steinhardt. Ooh, and he's now bleeding. Alright, we got his 9 lives. If we step up here, do we have line of sight? We do. Can we hit him? Oh my god, we didn't hit him. Alright, go dog. We don't have a shot there, unfortunately. We don't seem to have a shot anywhere. 32. We miss. Let's drop another dog. I think that's Battle Brother. Still with no armor. He's very brave. Move in here. So Steinhardt's in a pretty dangerous situation right now. Yeah, and he took another big hit. That's good. Kinda hoping to scare off this dude from killing Sir Steinhardt, but we should be able to get the first hit. Let's break his shield. Alright, big hammer hits. Okay, Sir Steinhardt should have initiative over the Necro Savant. He doesn't. But the Necro Savant does run, which is good, and he misses. The dog's kind of giving us nice little surrounds here. We can come here and hit him. Yeah, all we have to do is hit him once. I think that was worth the risk, considering we had a few other shots. And we're just going to move away. Oh man, how bad is he bleeding? He has 17 HP still. If we can get this battle wrapped up quickly, we should be fine. Alright, so let's end this. Yep. There goes Battle Brother. Had a feeling. I was like, man, as soon as we drop dogs, I was like, I'm gonna lose Battle Brother in this. That was our second one. Smash him. Perfect. Okay, we should be able to kill this dude this round here. Checking quickly to see if we have anyone with bandages. He's not going to bleed out this turn, but we'll have to see. We'll probably have to put him in reserve. The enemy just had too many advantages over him. And that should be good. Okay, so Honor Guard down, Necro Savant's down. Pretty mediocre loot. So what was that was hitting us? It had to be the War Scythe. Or the Ramphia? It had to be this thing. Whatever the heck those things are. We have to check those out. And some more really cool Honor Guard gear. It's not very useful, but still pretty sweet to look at. And we can continue exploring, but we should definitely take out Sir Steinhardt. And move Hondo out to his rightful place. We can move Ivar back up and put in Wolfgang. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, that's fine. Keep exploring. So Isaac tells everybody about how he used to fish. And everyone feels better. Well done. Well done, Isaac. The good thing about Sir Steinhardt is that he will recover quickly. His armor gets repaired very quickly because it is very light. But still, not great to have him take all that damage. And we can take this fight pretty easily. Is anyone else hurt? Yeah, Burnfree took a lot of damage in that last fight. We should take him out as well. And I think if we're going to do that, we can probably just go ahead and put Egil in. Yeah, we'll do that. And let's make sure we give him some better armor. There we go. Is that all good? Is that copacetic? Yes. Valuing the archers over the frontliners against the berserkers. See if we can come at them from this angle and not take the fight in the forest, hopefully. I don't want my archers to be obscured. Alright, it's only 9 of them, but it's going to be a lot of berserkers. And hopefully we can distract with Lance and Hondo. Let's take our best shots. Ooh. Should be able to get this kill. Well, let's just shoot this guy if that's what they want us to do. Get that kill. Let's reset the berserk. Alright, that was all pretty nice. Is there no way past here? There isn't. Wow, so they gave us kind of like a little kill box, which is nice. So we're going to jump in here and close it off. Oh wow, we landed a hit. And we're leaving these areas open. This is all open down here. We'll just close in with Hondo. Can we hit this guy? That would be sweet. Nope. 2 throws in the dirt. No hits for us. But we should have one more round of fire before they're able to actually do anything to us. And they should be some pretty easy shots because they're going to jump right in. Nice. Easy reset. And that should be an easy kill. Just need to be patient with our melee bros, because we want to make sure that we're giving them the ability to last hit these, so we're not wasting our actual archer shots doing that. And we'll take the one on this guy with the armor. May be able to kill him. Nope, not quite. If we land one of these, maybe. Wow. We did land one and it didn't work. Can we get one? Yes, Varandox gets a kill. Well done. Varandox, you're the MVP this episode. You won us 500 crowns. And you are awesome. If we step up here... Yeah, I was about to say, we could probably do a heck of a lot of damage to him. And keep him from getting in some kind of nice AoE attack. Yeah. Oh my god, that hurt. But that should be the end of this fight. Step up. That guy flees. And we don't need to chase one orc young. We can call that good. But man, the damage that just got done to Hondo is going to cost a fortune to repair. And we're good. We'll let them run. It's over. Come on, something good. Oh my god, we got something great! The bloody sledge! A massive hammer that is surprisingly well balanced despite its huge weight. What it lacks in grace, it makes up for in raw force, as it is used to shatter even heavily armored enemy lines by knocking people away or to the ground. Yeah, we know who this is going to, without a doubt. Let's check the stats on that bad boy. Oh my god. I've been hoping for this for a long time. For a great sword or a big hammer. So, same durability, obviously. Damage on a standard two-handed hammer, 60 to 90. 66 to 99. That's a pretty good increase. 65% ignores armor versus 50%. That's huge. And an extra 25% effective versus armor. Same shield damage, same fatigue. Oh my god, that's a great weapon. Absolutely awesome upgrade. And now we can hold on to this great hammer for a potential burrow that we end up picking up. We have a lot of weapons kind of in reserve right now, but I think that's fine. We'll fix up this orc stuff because we may need to head back now to sell and to give ourselves a chance to recover. Yeah, Hondo took a brutal shot there. We'll pull him out and we can then put in, I think Isaac is fine, just out here on the flanks. Let's make sure we give him a little bit better armor. I mean, that's better. Not by much, but it's better. This is actually probably better than what he's currently wearing. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, let's head back. We took on 2 outposts. That was fine. And we could probably take on another one and call that good for today's episode. The mossy ruins. Could be raiders, could be more undead. Hard to know. Is everyone pretty much good? I think so. But if we're going to do it like this, we want to do this. Make it so that we have to move less for Lance. Take this fight, make sure we fill up our packs before we head back to town. We could, yeah, raiders, no big deal. They have a hedge knight. Oh, this might be one of our first hedge knights that we've ever been able to encounter. He's wearing the best basic armor in the game. So, yeah, we're going to see if we can't surround and stab that guy. I think our front line is still pretty riddled with daggers. So we shouldn't have too hard of a time. We want to get rid of a dude with a war brand, like at all costs. No reason to let a character like that get into our front lines. Anyone with the two-handed weapons gotta go. To get this kill, we'll get a reset, and we do. We should be able to take an aim shot up here. 77%, not bad. And we land it for the kill. Take out the hammer guy if we can. Brutal. Get that fighting spear up. Hedge Knight's going to move in undercover. Pretty cool strategy there from the AI. But he's going to have a bad day in just a moment here. Man, I would much rather have killed his like little entourage. So that we could then choose to surround him. If they start stepping up, they're just going to get killed in droves. We're going to use Indomitable there on Ivar, because if they go around here and swing at us, all these weapons are pretty heavy hitting. And we don't actually want to get hit by them. Yeah, these guys are all dead. We're going to focus them pretty hard. No reason to let them have hunting bows and crossbows going off on us. Okay. They got a bit of a surround on Lance, but Lance is wavering a bit, but he should be fine if we could just get him a kill. Ooh, he's in our back line. But one shot from Gyro should take him out. Beautiful. What can we hit? Anything? That's a 59. We'll take that. And we can get a double hit here. Probably will kill... Wow, killed one of them for sure, I thought. But we actually got all three. Let's pass for a moment there. I think we can pass again. We just need Gyro to hit this guy. And we'll be fine. Come on, let's get the kill, get the reset. Nice. And the Hedge Knight is kind of unsure of what to do. And of course we missed that hit. That sucks. But the Fighting Spear, I think, is really messing with the AI. They don't quite know what to do. We can throw them at them. I mean, there's no worries there. Do we have a dagger here? We do. Let's go ahead and switch that out while we can. And beat this guy in the head with a hammer. Yep, absolutely. And Aerosol, no doubt, can do some of that. Perfect. Alright, that's what we need to do. We just need to clear this area a bit, and then we can focus on surrounding the Hedge Knight with our daggers. We have 2 out right now, but I think we have a few more. Oh, the Hedge Knight, we don't want him to run. He may, though. Wow, he is. Okay. We're going to try and tie him down as best we can. I pulled out the net in hopes of netting him, but that did not work. Instead, I think we're going to have to use a dog. Oh man, I was really hoping Ivar could get us that kill. And Lance is going to go ahead and tie these dudes down. They're not going anywhere. And we're damaging his armor a little bit, but we're also hurting him. We'll use a puncture there, bypass what little armor he had left, and get that kill. But for now... Can we move forward one more? We can. And then we'll drop a dog right here. It'll be worth it if we can get that armor off of this dude. It's not guaranteed by any means. But anyone we have with a dagger needs to get in there. Does Ivar have a dagger? He certainly does. Run them down. Let's do it. The only bad thing is we can't control the dog, and the dog is kind of steadily hurting the armor. But in all honesty, he'll probably end up killing the dog. I think we throw the net here, and we got him. So we can afford to shoot a crossbow because it's probably going to bypass most of the armor. God, we still didn't get the kill. We can't switch to the dagger. Okay, Isaac, do you have a dagger? You certainly do. Great. Let's get in there. Ooh. Definitely want to pull our shield back out. Wolfgang, you're not going to be very helpful. Just move up this way. We don't actually want to use our shatter because it could knock them away from us. And Edgel with the big kill. Surprised this guy is not routing yet, but I guess we just haven't done enough damage to him. And someone we definitely don't want to hit is Sir Varendox, because everything he does breaks armor. Chris, please tell me. No, of course he doesn't have a dagger. But he may just need to jump in there anyway for the surround. We'll put his shield up. Steezy and Aracel are going to have to do a lot of the work. And Isaac and Ivar, once they get in. They'll be the last two. I think we take this shot. Ooh, it really hurt the armor, so we can't do that again. And we got him! Wow, let's see if we get the armor. Please. We got the helmet. We got the flail. And we didn't get the armor. Oh, man. That was very dangerous, and we did not ultimately get what we wanted. Okay, we have some junk, no doubt we can toss. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I'm not upset. We got the armor and the flail. Those are two great things. And we're heading back with full inventory to make a lot of crowns. How many tools do we have? Do we have enough to repair everything we would like to? Don't need to repair that. Could repair the arming sword a little bit before we get back. It's probably worth it. And these are as well. Okay, we should be arriving right at morning. Around morning-ish time. And after we sell and stuff, we'll go ahead and call that for today's episode. That was enough excitement. My little heart can't take it anymore. And we're going to sell. Yes, good prices on tools as well as ammo. And let's go into here and sell the fur, sell the amber. Sell off all that meat. Get rid of one of those shimmering skulls. I sold like a ton of them before I started recording. I didn't realize just how many of those we had. Ooh, that's right. I wanted to check. Let's check the war scythe and the Ramphia. Let's hold off on selling the Ramphias until we know just how good they are. And we'll of course sell those. We could sell the flail. I had wanted to have one for a while, but I don't think we need to actually keep it. 32k is what we're up to right now. And this is a great helmet. We can sell the decayed great helm now, and I think we can even sell the flat top with mail. Call that good. And I want to check these out before I sell them, because they might be some kind of really cool, viable option for us to use. Okay. So we're rich. We can buy our guys around. We can check the armor, see if anything has changed since the last time we were here, and of course it has not. Check the quest. A greenskin horde. Okay. I do like fighting greenskins. I'll accept that. I'll do that all day long. And then before we go, let's go ahead and take a look at that weapon. So we'll come over here to Lance, and we'll give him the Ramphia, which is an interesting name. I'd love to know the origins of that. I could probably just Google it, I'm sure. But let's check out what the actual attacks are. So you get a slash. Okay, standard, probably just right next to you. A split, a wide swinging overhead attack performed for maximum reach rather than force that can hit 2 tiles in a straight line. Okay, split just like a greatsword. And then swing. So 3 adjacent tiles can hit 3 targets, but these are 2 away, I believe. That's what it seemed like. Man, I could be wrong. Check out what the war scythe was. So strike can cover a distance of 2 tiles. Yeah, this is it right here. It was the war scythe that was doing that to us. It's this ability here, reap. Oh man, that is deadly. And it's considered a polearm. And the Ramphia is considered a sword. Interesting. So let's look at someone like Giro, who's currently using a standard bill hook versus the war scythe. Let's go ahead and give Lance back the bloody sledge. And we look at 55 to 80. So it's less damage. A little more armor ignoring, but it's a lot less effective against armor. I just think its attacks are better. And it causes more fatigue. It's a very interesting weapon. Had we got something like that early in our playthrough, that could have been something very fun to play around with. I just don't think it'll be that viable for us at this point in our playthrough. But man, what a cool series of weapons to get. Let's buy a little bit more ammo. No reason not to. And call that good for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We need to head up to Simptonburg so I can do my goodbyes while we travel. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Good Talk Gaming. I hope you guys had a good time watching me slay all the different beasts and creatures that I did today, and enjoyed watching the build grow. We made lots of little advancements today. I'm going to do these levels. I haven't forgotten. Ragnar has a level, and Giro has a level. We'll do that at the beginning of tomorrow's episode. Guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.